Nice little drill we do here. Alright, so I want you to your left foot forward, aren't you? Step forward nice into a deep lunging position. You know, you're not right out here, but you're about here, position. Now your feet can be a little bit more narrow than they normally are. They don't have to be quite as wide. They're a little bit more narrow, and you're sitting with your left hand out in front like so. This is about where you're starting. See where my rear leg is? I'm here. Yep. In that lunge position. It's not a bad warm-up actually. We're already warmed up, it's okay. What we're going to do from here is we're going to come back into shiko dachi. And your hand that's at the side, which is your right hand, is going to come across and finish your shiko dachi like you would practice in seiunchin, sepai. Yeah? So where are you there? So start here. As you come back in position, first thing is to come here. So your leg is bent, but this is coming to the middle here. So I'm blocking seiunchin, and then coming down into shiko dachi, finishing here, okay? This is a drill to make sure it helps with our keeping our elbows in, number one. We're using our hips to get our body back, but we're using our upper body here to help our hips. Okay, so for example, when I'm here, this position, if the first thing I do on my way back is this, right, which is what a lot of people do at the beginning of that movement in seiunchin or sepai, because I think it's a long. What happens is your body gets thrown off. The chances of landing straight is almost an accident if it happens. Right? And what we do from here is thinking, this hand comes from here, straight up to there. Here, straight up. That's the point at which I'm making contact with the incoming arm. Seiunchin, boom, and then across and down. Finishing into your stance, okay? So what I want us to avoid is these movements where we go. Like that. Straight forward, just practicing coming back in a straight line, keeping your head up, back, down. If you're coming back down to strike, from doing block, doesn't matter, it's the same movement. We're going to get our legs warmed up for shiko dachi at the same time. But let your hands help your body. Same as Kapiti Coast. Here, if the first thing you do when you step backwards is this, right? It's a lot longer back. The left hip's already forward, in this case. You want it to be back here about halfway. You want to pull it back, you've got to pull it back. It's not just stepping back, you want to pull it back, yeah? So you can be at the halfway point. The hand that's here will help that happen. If it comes straight up to there, as it comes back to here, they're connected, they come back together. We're removing all these extra bits that don't need to be there. This thing, or this thing, these things don't need to be there. So I'm going to practice a drill that eliminates some of that extra movement, doesn't need to be there. So what we're going to do now is with shiko dachi, but it also works with Kapiti Coast as well. Because when you're stepping backwards, most people prefer to step backwards in Kapiti Coast than forwards, with back cleanly. But often this first thing happens is that. Sink the back leg, pull that to there. Now I'm square. The elbows up, this hip came back, this arm came across. So I brought it from there to there. There to there. Not to there. Not down this way, okay? Let's go. So, nice deep lunge position, left foot forward. Your feet can be fairly narrow, like I said. Right? You don't have to have the normal shoulder width wide. Look a bit more narrow. When you step back down and block. Right. So make sure the right arm just comes up and across. Right out and around, yeah? 1. Good. Now from shiko dachi, we're going to sink forward and come back to that deep lunge oizuki judan position. So the first thing you're going to do, you're not going to stand up and walk through. Your right leg is at the front, it's going to sink and you're going to drive through, just like you did before, okay? Knee, sink, punch. Hitch. Knee, sink, hitch. Knee. Hitch. Knee. Sink and drive. Don't come up. Sink and drive through, right? Hitch. Low. Think about soto uke. Yeah? Not the get and ride part. Think about soto uke. Knee. It's not even get and ride anyway. Don't think about the downward or something like that. Hitch. Knee. As you come through, sink and drive through, make your hands and feet finish together. Hitch. Try not to stop there. All coming together. Sink and drive through now as quick as you can. Knee. Sun. She. Sink and drive. How quick do you want the punch to get there? Quick as possible. Hurry up legs. Hurry up legs, yeah? Go. So the hand coming up helps the hip come up. The elbow keeping into the body helps the hips, helps the body get in position. Hook. Sitch. Punch through quicker now. Hurry up. Punch. Cue. Chew. 4 more. Ready? Itch. Back. Sink. Knee. Drive. Sun. Yawn. Step forward, step back and change feet. It's a good drill for the legs, it's good for the brakes. It gets you thinking about how can my arms help my legs? How can my elbows, what my elbows are doing, not my arms so much, the extremities, but thinking about where the elbows are. Here at the side in your chamber, the first thing you're doing is coming up, you're not just bringing your fist to here with your elbow out. It's that. Right? Straight away. Just like that. That's what I'm coming back with. It's that. Together, right? Getting up here, help down here as well. Right? Back the other way now. So right hand out punching. Again, you can be fairly narrow in your stance. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be real wide at this one. When you come open block, left hand. Ready? Arms doing. 1, 2, sink, drive. 1, 2, sink and drive. Don't bring your head up. 1, 2. Good. If there's any little pop-up at all, I'd rather be right at the very end because your zen kudachi might not be quite as low as your shikodachi. They're not the same height. I certainly don't want the pop-up to be after the shikodachi coming out of it. And the only way you'll do that is if you instinctively push off one leg and straighten the other one, like we talked about in Zen Kutsudachi. Here the drive is there, through. Yeah? You've got to think about it, otherwise instinctively you'll do the opposite. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so let's just make sure that at the halfway point we're here. Ready. This arm's still extended. And then he comes in at the very end. When it comes in, make sure it's pulled back. Take this opportunity to really open the chest out. Checks out and get yourself back here so you haven't got an elbow hanging out here too much, right? It's kind of just aesthetics in a way, but still. Ready now. Hitch. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Hook. Sitch. Hutch. Cue.